What's up YouTube, ODST General back again with some Warthunder, and that must mean, yes, it was the April Fool's event. So, as always, this will probably come out several months late, and it'll probably be like June or July by the time you guys actually see this. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, we've had the April Fool's event, and there is two different events that came out for this: Warfare 2077 and Tailspin. So we're going to be doing some Warfare 2077 today. I'll do Tailspin as a separate video, but basically Warfare 2077 is a futuristic look at warfare and tank realistic battles. You get 3 different tanks and a UAV that you can call in. Each tank's relatively unique. They all kind of do a lot of the same things. They're, you know, with different focuses, but it's pretty neat. Tanks have like guided missiles that they can like launch up into the air, kind of like javelins, and very quick firing autoloader, stabilized rounds. You know, it's like high tier tanks made even more high tier. So there's 3 tanks: the Minotaur, which is kind of like your main battle tank; your Harpy, which is your air defense tank; Hydra, which focuses on launching missiles and drones. So this one actually fires the drones, which you can like fly into other tanks and blow up. And then the UCAV Wyvern, which is a pretty nasty drone if used correctly. So we're just going to go ahead and start off with the Minotaur, and hopefully we'll be able to use all these in this battle. So as you can see, we've got markers for all of our teammates' names with these like things pointing down to them. Our teammates are firing missiles up into the air here, and you can see the enemy's missiles coming up by pushing left control. We can do that ourselves. And they're a little bit difficult to aim, I find. So that one came up pretty short. I haven't quite figured out how to aim those yet. There's a Harpy over there. Now the Harpy's got kind of an interesting thing. It's actually got like a defensive like laser. Oh, that one was way short. The tanks also all have an active camouflage, which you can use. I'm really bad at this, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of reactive armors and stuff like that, which do make it pretty difficult to kill a tank. Oh. That's gonna go like way over. Oh, that was close though. Nice, so we got that Harpy. That was one of those Harpies, the anti-air ones that we just killed. Nice, our teammates got him. That's perfect. Our active camouflage is gone. I don't know what kind of rounds the crow system on this thing is using, but it sounds really nasty. And sounds like some big, giant, beefy freaking rounds that it's shooting out. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why I hit there. I didn't hit him. Oh, man. Yeah, all of a sudden went from 1 guy to 3 guys. Moved up too far. Moved up way too far. So let's go ahead. We've got access to the Wyvern and the Hydra. Let's go ahead. Actually, the Hydra is a little bit more expensive, so let's bring out the Hydra. So this Hydra is pretty tricky to use effectively, I find. But basically, its standard fire mode is those missiles. Oh. And If you push Alt-X, all the tanks also have a radar system, so they have lock-on abilities. I don't know if that helps with the missiles. Maybe that would help with the missiles. I'm not sure. Oh, it does seem like maybe it does. So, I might have just been using this thing wrong the whole time. Oh, so we just got hit by an EMP. So EMPs are a thing in the battlefield. I don't know how those EMPs are triggered. I'm not sure if they're just a random thing during the battle, because it does seem like the enemy tanks get hit by EMPs and stuff as well. So I'm not sure. I mean, at least I haven't figured out how those are used. So, we're not gonna get that guy. Oop. Let's get rid of that just to save some time. Okay, so... see this drone here, a little bit tricky. Yeah, pretty quick flying drone. I'm pretty sure that these things are intended. At least I haven't tried to do it yet, but I'm pretty sure this is intended to be just basically crashed into an enemy vehicle. Oh. That's not good. Okay, it's pushing right up on me. There's no one over here. I need you to not be here anymore. There's a guy like right on me and I can't defend myself. See, I'm not a big fan of this this Hydra. It's hard to use efficiently, I find, for the 500 points personally. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing with it, so that probably doesn't help. I'm sure there's some people who can use this thing to like super deadly efficiency, but I'm not one of them. But as you can see, even like the tanks and stuff have like laser warning systems, which I guess isn't really that weird. Even the modern tanks, a lot of them have that, so. We should, because we're not really doing anything else, we should definitely be pushing up to capture D for our team. We gotta capture the D point, guys. Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure the UCAV's designed to be crashed into people. Maybe it's not. I saw a video or a picture of somebody doing that, but I actually haven't successfully done it. It seems kind of difficult. I'm getting shot at here. It might just be a scouting device for the team. That was really bad. That guy was sitting still and I still missed him. Okay, well, we captured the D point. So now, we need to leave because we're getting shot at. We just got EMP'd again. It does warn you that EMPs are incoming, or at least it has in some occasions. It says, you know, basically get to a defensive zone, but I don't know what the defensive zones are. I'm not sure if that's like the actual capture points it's saying are safe from EMPs. Alright, so we're getting shot at. Our reactive armor is saving us, but it's not going to last forever. So we got killed by UAV. So let's go ahead and ourselves switch into a UAV here. There's only one up or two up for the enemy, so we're gonna go ahead and switch into that role. So the UAVs work pretty similar to the tanks on the ground. Space is to open up. You get laser designators for the missiles, just like I said, like the tanks on the ground. And a little bit worried because there is a couple of enemy UAVs, and one of them's gone like way wide, and I lost sight of him already. So a little bit worried what he might do. And the enemy's got a lot of anti-air. Oh. Yeah, so it's got killed by a Harpy. I was coming from like straight above, and they saw me like right up above them. Couldn't get that lock on him either because I had achieved the lock on the UCAV before it got destroyed. That's unfortunate, but our team won. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use the other Harpies, so I think we'll probably play another round here of this. They're pretty quick rounds, so we have time for another one. Got our points for the grinding event. I haven't really been playing that, though, so... There's a high-tier American tank, though, so... It's one of those things I probably should play it, but I'm not, like, super interested in it, because I know the American tank's probably going to be, like, one of the, like, hardest things to get. I should double-check that just to be sure. But even just doing, like, one of those grinding event things, it takes forever. If you have to do multiple, just forget about it. Ain't nobody got time for that, realistically. So... We're going to start with the Minotaur again, and then we'll switch to the Harpy after we die or something with the Wyvern. We'll try to give the Wyvern another shot. The Wyvern can be really nasty. Unfortunately, you know, their whole entire team was just like, oh, well, most of it was like anti-air or in the air. There was like 2 guys maybe with Minotaurs I saw. And yeah, just a lot of neat stuff around this map. You've got the giant airships, which are actually based off of a real airship, which has been designed somewhat recently. It's supposed to be like the the newest and most advanced airship and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and just go over this way here, skirt the edge of the map. It's a little less edge of the map than I meant to be. Yeah, it's pretty difficult though, I find. I accidentally disabled my HUD. I hit the wrong button. So there's a Minotaur over there, but he's just ducked out of sight, and I can't see him. Our AAM is ready. Oh, did not mean to hit that like that, that's fine. Oh, what a beautiful hit. I actually hit something with it. It was a critical hit. It was just his transmission, but I'll take it. We just got shot from behind. Unfortunately, that's gonna spell trouble for us. Yeah. They flanked us even more so than I flanked them. He is way out there behind that bridge. It's still pretty early though. We have enough points for the UCAV, so we'll go ahead and take the UAV out here and see what we can do with it, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't... Man, we're just getting taken out. That was a Harpy. Super accurate missile here. I mean, there's warnings and stuff I'm sure I could have seen. I don't know how to, like, really avoid those. These missiles have pretty sharp turns. Let's go ahead and take our own Harpy out and see if we can do something with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was using that UCAV to, like, super deadly event, you know, effectiveness the other day, but that was a couple days ago. So the Harpy works a little bit differently than the other tanks, as you guys can see. It's got a much faster firing cannon for obviously anti-air defense, but it does come with rounds that are actually pretty effective against ground units and stuff like that. Its radar also locks onto both, it looks like it's got both like missiles and planes that can lock onto potentially. And it's got the same lock-on and active camouflage system and everything else that all the other stuff has. And, you know, few shells and stuff for actually shooting at, you know, air units. And it's got, you know, your standard tank round, which actually takes a minute to fire, which is kind of cool. Actually, I think it just took a minute to fire because it was reloading or changing around, so maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about here. Oh, you just saw my laser was just active for half a second there. I'm not sure what triggered it. There was a missile or something that flew overhead. Okay, so we're going to switch our shell here. Alright, so we got his cannon breach. That could have been bad, but we got him. Let's kind of check the air real quick for any planes and stuff. So, the lock-on missiles from these Harpies are a lot deadlier, I find, than the other tanks. Oh, unfortunately, they're... Oh. I was going to say there's no line up, but now we've got somebody up. We got hit by something, so I'm gonna pop smoking back up here. And this thing does have the same AAMs that the other tanks have too. That is what it's firing. They do fire a bit differently. You can use Alt-X to lock on. I also have my keybound so that I can just push the left mouse button. I had a hard time locking that guy. He is very far away, though. I don't know if I can drive through this water. We're about to do something potentially very dangerous. Hopefully it's pretty shallow. It looks like it is. Can I drive through this? Oh, I can. That's fine. The other guy was waiting for me right there. Alright, let's give the UCAV another shot here, see if we can't get lucky with it. The other nice thing is all the tanks have 3 spawns, so you have a good number of spawns. The UCAV only has 2, unfortunately, so we gotta try and make this count. So it works a good bit differently in that sense than the standard realistic battles. Oh yeah, the def zones, the defensive zones are the capture points, it looks like. Wow, that was some lagginess there. Yeah, hit by the Harpy. Yeah, my lock-on was off for some reason when I was shooting at him, too. I'm not sure what happened there. You guys may have noticed that, too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually finding it a lot harder to use the UCAV today, so I'm not sure if it's just players are getting used to having the Harpy. I didn't play this at all yesterday, unfortunately, and I barely played it on the first. So that's why everybody was playing it. So today's April 3rd when I'm recording this. So everybody's had a few days with the vehicles, and I've barely played anything. Unfortunately for us, that was all of our points, or at least all of our spawns. So we can't spawn in anymore. We are killed out officially, unless we get lucky and somebody kills that guy. So we'll just go ahead. Let's switch to one of our UCAVs here. I want to show off what those things actually looking like efficient looks like, if I can, hopefully. Now, personally, I found that, yeah, using like a dive bomber usually seemed to be pretty good. Some people said they've had some luck with that and others haven't. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize they had second pot. So this guy's obviously, he's been putting some work in with his. He's gotten a little bit of these off. Well, I shouldn't say he's been getting work, but he did, looks like, shoot down the other UCAV on the other team. And he's gone through quite a few of his missiles, so I'm assuming, yeah, he's probably gotten some kills with those. And they may have been tweaked too. I was finding that about 2 of these were killing enemy tanks on average, sometimes 3. I mean, you know, you get some variation depending on how well they hit and where they were hitting, but yeah, 2 or 3 of these was usually killing an enemy tank. So, you know, I'm not sure how many of these things carry on board. I'm guessing it's 4 in every. It feels like it's more in the center ones, but maybe it's just the 4 there in everything. So, yeah, that's a pretty good amount of ordnance that the thing carries on board for a relatively small package. I'm not sure what he's doing. He keeps firing these off into space. I'm not sure if he was just going to lock somebody and then decided it wasn't safe. There's also a missile, it looked like that was curving up towards him from the ground, so probably that Hydra right there was shooting at him. Oh, he just got a kill, sounds like. I'm not even sure who he locks, so maybe he's using these differently. Maybe he knows a different way to use these where he's able to, like, lock on. I haven't figured out locking on other than using the spacebar to actually lock on, so I don't know if he's like locking and then flying like straight after locking and it's like curving back. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it looks like he just fired that straight off. We'll find out in just a moment here if he gets another ding or something. Yeah, he just got another ding. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's killing like 1 person with each of these. I think I've been using this wrong. There, he's cheating. It's one of those 2. I'm not sure. He's closed back up. Interesting. I'm guessing that closing up would help with the stealth aspect of it, because it does look like it's a stealth UAV, just based off the design and everything. It's very similar to the stealth bombers and fighters the US has, and I guess even stealth UAVs the US has. He's opening back up his missile bay. Yeah, I have no idea where he's shooting at. Yeah, I mean, every time he fires it, just shortly after he fires it, we hear the ding that he gets a kill. But it's like flying straight out, so I'm so confused. We don't see the missile curving or anything like that. I have no idea what he's doing or how he's doing it. What time are we at here? We're at 25 minutes, though, guys, so that's going to have to be the video for this one. I'll be doing a video covering Tailspin. Maybe I'll do more of these. I definitely love the Warfare 2077 event. It is an absolute blast. You know, it's pretty difficult for me, at least. The Tailspin event is a lot of fun, too, so we'll be doing a separate video for that here pretty soon. At any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Take it easy. I will see you all in the next one.